Welcome, karmic psychics. How are my darling karmic psychics this week, 19th of December to 25th of December? Yay, Christmas. Before I forget, I just want to wish you all a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. And that this week, amongst the festive chaos and excitement and meeting family, and friends, it is a time to also take it quite easy, and just remember this is a week of fun, letting go. And as the new year approaches, that a new year you comes. Yes, so new year, new you. And with the new year, may this also give you time to reflect on your year, and where you can make amends or you can forgive and forget. This will be wonderful for yourself, and for those who I hope are not spending time alone. Make an effort to meet up with friends and with family, perhaps who you have lost ties with, and to unite during this period. As it is the pre-Mercury retrograde, this is most likely a time when many of you will meet up with friends or family that you haven't seen for a long time. Also with Sun in Sagittarius, in Mula Nakshatra from the 19th to 29th of December, Sun will show for many of you taking positive action to do things that you have been putting off for a long time. With Mercury in Sagittarius in Uttara Ashada star, it means that this is a time when you'll be sorting out challenges face to face head on, and increasing out any issues or limitations that you've put on yourself, and moving forward with a positive mindset. Lots of short travels, lots of communication here this week, with Venus moving actually from December the 16th to the 26th of December in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. It means that there's going to be immense love and compassion for all, and also embracing some beautiful gifts, of course, with Christmas, and giving and receiving love. It is so important to receive and accept the love that comes for you. It's not always about you giving, all star signs. And as Saturn is now in its third phase of Capricorn from December the 14th to January the 17th, it is in the Dhanishta Nakshatra. Now, the Dhanishta Nakshatra means that for all star signs, especially between 28th of December to January the 21st, when Jupiter is in Uttara Bhadra Nakshatra, it means that with Saturn and Jupiter at their full force in being direct, that you will be communicating your individuality, or even coming together with another person regarding work, and trying to bring some dynamism into your career, being quite synergetic together, bringing team efforts in. And when it comes to relationships, perhaps both of you on a personal front, for many star signs, trying to make your relationship very unique, very special, and letting the world know that you are here to stay together and be a team. Now, with Saturn and Jupiter being direct, I do personally feel that for those who are wanting to leave their work and wanting to do something by themselves or with somebody else, moving away from being employed to self-employed, you will do wonders during this phase up to 21st of January, to make positive changes to your career, With Ketu in Swati Nakshatra until the 20th of February 2023 and Rahu in Bharani Nakshatra until February the 20th, 2023, I feel that there is going to be a lot of excitement for many regarding their career. There is going to be teamwork, meeting new groups of people, socializing with new networks regarding your career. And 2023 for many star signs is going to be all about that. It's all going to be about setting new foundations, meeting new people, and actually, like I said, knowing what your flaws are and saying, you know what, I've had enough of these flaws. I'm going to say goodbye to them and I'm going to embrace the new me. As the new year is here, my work life has to be reflecting more of myself, my individuality, and I have to be happy. And even with personal relationships, there is going to be this sense of freedom that my relationships, personal relationships and work relationships, I have to be happy and I have to be me. There's a strong pull and sense for individuality and being unique as opposed to being just the same as everyone else. So this energy of all these planets is really creating lots of people to become suddenly more creative, become more increasingly more out there on social media, really presenting themselves in a more professional manner, for their uniqueness, and not just going to be one of those who fits in with everyone else. For the younger star signs, for the children, this is a time for studies, education, putting more effort in to do things with your academic career, but also to perhaps do some unique hobbies or work abroad or learn a new language, just to make yourself a little bit more unique from everybody else. For those who are not working, not studying, I will say this is a time for you to find ways to move out of depression, move out of anxiety. You will take on new hobbies with friends, and your friends are going to be the best medicine along with laughter for you in 2023 with Jupiter and Saturn moving direct. This is also a time when good friends may suddenly give you opportunities to advance in career or give you ways to make money, and this will be extremely exciting for you in this period of time. Another thing that I will say for all star signs is that this is going to be a very, very huge eye-opener for the spiritual world. For those who are interested in improving their spiritual awareness, many of you will be moving towards this way this week, finding courses or joining up places where you can get more enlightened. This week is all about that, all about finding ways to search and find peace within yourself. And joining courses or joining with groups of people, perhaps retreats, yoga retreats, learning more about healthy foods, what is good for you, what is not good for you, taking up the gym, finding out ways to not stay at home, be active, and finding that friends are going to be basically enlightening you, approaching you and giving you guidance and bringing you into a lot more laughter, fun and excitement. Also, not to forget, as this is pre-Mercury retrograde, that many of you will suddenly meet up with old friends. Be careful with cars, mobile phones, those who are driving on the streets. Please be careful because there will be a huge surge of accidents suddenly happening in this period of time with Mercury retrograde, Mercury meaning communication. So our communication gadgets also may be upgraded, or you must be careful that they do not get damaged in this period and that you have to then go and buy another phone. Expenses on gadgets can go up this week. Also be careful with electricity and general technical things within the home. Suddenly they could go out of order, and you would need someone to come and repair them. This week has that as well for some. Now, moving into this festive time, I know many of you will be busy, but in this period of time, it is also important to understand that being calm and relaxed is vital. As I approach each of your star signs for this week, I will focus more on those who are single, because from my previous episode, the singles out there said we want more information about us. On the single front, we don't want to hear about anything else. And I thought, okay, so for the singles out there, for those seeking love, I will give you some hope and give you an insightful reading. So starting with Aries first, I will like to say I have pulled out your cards and looked at the Vedic aspects, and I can see that many of you are wanting to be in a relationship with someone but finding it difficult to commit to them. And the reason why the commitment aspect is here, or they have issues to commit to you because work life and other family pressures or studying is taking over their life. However, if you want to improve on the relationship, I will say to those who are single that if you like someone, then there's no harm in telling them how you feel. What's the worst thing that could happen, Aries? The worst thing can happen is that they do not feel the same way about you, but that's fine, because if they don't, it means that you can then move on, and perhaps in time you will find somebody else. So Aries that are single, this week is about confessing either your love for someone or someone else confessing their love for you. The letters AER, ST, and the colors pink and red will be lucky for you this week. Also, I will say to you that for those who are planning a trip abroad, perhaps you will book it this week, Aries. And the trip itself will be something that you need, as this whole year you have been so busy, so drained, you deserve a little break. And Aries who are single, this reading especially for you guys, and I've had many people writing in to say we want to know for love. Now the people that I see Aries attracting this week can be people who are very busy, active, single, busy, active, extremely positive. They could be working for government, so anything from education, hospital, law, charities, or they are very active as people, traveling. This is the kind of energy, Aries, of the type of people that you may be attracting. Good luck, have fun. For the Taurus singles out there, what am I seeing for you? So for the Taurus singles, I see that you are not very open about your feelings, expressing your feelings. You do like someone here. Someone likes you, but nobody is making the first move. And I feel the reason why is because past experiences in the love life has affected your trust issues or your positive mindset. But can I just say that somebody will be coming towards you. And this week, if someone is expecting to get a confession or they need to have a confession, this week also will be very positive for you. Now, the type of person I see for the Taurus singles is someone who can be working in the same environment as them, or is someone that knows one of their family members. The letters J, R, S, D, and C seem quite prominent here. And I also see that there is a possibility that you two will go on a date this week. Taurus, this is exciting times. The color for you this week is the color white. Love and light to you. Moving on to Geminis, the single Geminis out there. So Geminis, I can see that you want the romance, traveling, you want the foreign setting or a beautiful setting from the norm. So either in a beautiful restaurant, lavish restaurant, or a trip abroad is where the romance can be ignited. Someone who will compliment you, you're blown away because they're so different to you. The kind of person that you're attracting is someone who loves languages. You have so much to learn from them. Geminis, this week, I will say to you that if you like this person, this is a time for you to show and be brave, be bold, and just be honest and say how you feel. What's the worst thing that can happen? But I will say to you that someone is attracted to you, Geminis, and that you should be confident to also reciprocate these feelings. And it's someone that, you are witty with, get on with. What more do you want? So the type of person I'm seeing here is someone that you may know through social gatherings, someone that you may meet again this week on the social front. The letters B, C, R, U, T, O, W seem quite prominent. And I also will say to you that the color green will be lucky for you this week. So enjoy, singles out there, Geminis. Love and light to you. Moving on to Cancer. So for Cancer, let's see. So for Cancer, I see here that there is someone that you are extremely attracted to. They're attracted to you as well. But it looks like this week could be a week, I would say, where you two will be communicating a lot with each other, laughing a lot with each other, planning times to meet, but not really committing to actually meeting yet. However, I will say to Cancerians here that the person that is liking you is someone that you will meet through your career, through your work. And it's someone who is quite familiar of you. You are good friends. This could become a lot more this week. And I do feel that it's quite true. I think that you both are very sensitive and you both are very emotional people. So for the single Cancerians out there, I think this is a very good time for you. And I also feel that a date, going out to a restaurant or exchanging love letters or notes may also be here. Lots of laughter for Cancerians this week. The letters which are prominent for you are the letters B for Bravo, P for Papa, T, R, S. And the final letter is L. L for Lima. Right, so love and light to you, Cancerians, and your lucky color this week is going to be grey. It's a nice charcoal grey. This is your lucky color this week. Let's move on to Leo. So for the single Leos out there, it looks like a hot, passionate relationship is here with someone that you know that you're attracted to, but they may not be the ultimate one. They are quite flirty. This is the person that you feel that you are attracted to right now. They may not be the perfect ideal partner, but they are someone that you're attracted to. I see here that lots of meeting up in lots of nice places where there's things to buy, shops, food, friends, and you're flirting with each other. It's a playfulness in that, you both like each other, so you tend to joke about putting each other down because this is how much you like each other. But I see that this week that you could be unexpectedly gifted by this person, and romance can bloom just in time for Christmas. This person is connected to your friends circle. They may not always be living here. They could be living abroad, but your communication with each other will be wonderful, and meeting up in this time will also be very wonderful and romantic. So for the single Leos out there, romantic gifts, passion, and laughter is all yours this week. The lucky color for you this week is going to be yellow and orange. So good luck, Leos. Love and light to you. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, for the single Virgos out there, this is the time when somebody that is attracted to you or you're attracted to them, you feel that you have never felt so close to anybody else like you have felt with this person. And this person has really made you transform over time from your shyness to suddenly becoming, more confident in yourself. I feel that this relationship for Virgos has had a positive impact on you in that you've been letting go of your past shyness, flaws, and become a stronger person because of this relationship. I really feel that the relationship that can be working for you this week is with someone who's has really contributed to your transformation. This could be someone that you go to university with, study with, someone that you work with, and I feel that it's a mutual feeling. And this week, again, you could be wonderfully gifted by this person, or text messages will suddenly appear. The lucky letters for you regarding this person, Virgos, is C, D, H, I, M, N, P. And the lucky color for you this week is khaki and browns, any shade of browns. Virgos, this will be lucky for you. Moving on to Libra. Libra, this is a time for you to decide between two people, who you get on with most, who your chemistry is with, who you are gelling with. Librans, this is a time where your flirty nature gets a little bit serious. If you are single, this is a time when romantic feelings are surging within you for somebody, and you will feel that a nice date or dedicating music to this person, or this person would be dedicating music to you. Your text messages are there, and some poetry which you love would also be very wonderful for this person, for them to hear from you. In this time, you may also hear it from them. This is the week of confessions for Librans, and I really do feel that this week could be a big turnaround, especially if you have to meet any of their family members, like their siblings. Somebody could be checking you out for this person. This is a very romantic time for you, Librans, but you have to make a choice between two people. In order for romance to bloom completely this week, one door has to close in order for another to open. And Librans, your lucky color this week is going to be blue, and the letters which are popping out for you more than any other letters, I must say, are the letters RST for Tango, C, D, and H. These letters in particular are popping out for you. So enjoy your week, Librans. Moving on to Scorpio. So Scorpios, here is someone, here you have romantic feelings for someone that you are finding difficult to share and open up about. It's almost like you like someone, but you don't want them to know how you feel. So you're in their presence, but you just observe them, waiting for them to make the first move. I also feel that your feelings for this person run so deep. They have no idea how you feel, Scorpios, because you are not letting anything out of the bag about how you feel about them. But this week, come on, it's Christmas time is coming. Free yourself and express yourself this week. This is what I will suggest to you. And let go of the shyness and the fear. Okay? Lots can happen when somebody knows that you feel the same way. Otherwise, they too will not express themselves openly because they will feel that they don't want to scare you off. So Scorpions, this is an energy this week that you may have to face. Now, the letters that are lucky for you this week are the letters C, H, N for November, T for Tango, W, Z, and the letter E and A. The lucky color for you this week, Scorpios, is going to be the color red and orange. Love and light to you. Moving on to Sagittarius, what is it saying about Sagittarians? So for Sagittarians, it says that stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking regarding your romance, your romantic life will ignite someone to come in front of you. You know, it's like you show such independence, Sagittarius, that the person in front of you feels they don't always see the romantic side of you, because you're so childlike and positive and independent that you put that forward. You put your identity forward so much that the romantic side of you is difficult for anyone to see. And this is a week to show the sensitivity this week, so that someone knows that you do have that sensitivity side of you, despite the witty, freedom-loving person that you are. So Sagittarians this week is about, again, perhaps confessions from you to someone, so that they know that they're not wasting their time. The letters that are coming out for you are the letters J-E-A-E-L, M-R-S. If these letters are not, for any star signs, the letters that are of the people that you are feeling these feelings for, do not worry. Just take from this what resonates with you. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. So for Capricorn, I see that this is the time when you may have a friend to help you out, a friend who will be the mediator between you and this person that you're interested in, because of course your feelings run deep, Capricorns, for lots of people, and when it comes to your romantic side, you are extremely private about these feelings, and you're always worried about getting hurt. So for Capricorns, you will perhaps have a friend who will do the investigation work for you to find out if somebody else really likes you too, before you can feel more free to be yourself and be making the first move. I will say to you that someone will also be looking towards you to make the first move, but you must not let your past relationships or past letdowns regarding people affect your decision making with this person this week. This is time to just live in the moment, live in the moment of what you hear from this person, and just take it from there. Don't let your past hold you back, Capricorns. The letters which are for you this week are the letters R-S-T, A-E-L-M-N. The color that you should be wearing this week is the navy blue, which will be lucky for you. And, you know, don't be afraid, Capricorns. That's all I will say to you. Love and light to you. Moving on to Aquarius. Now for Aquarius, let's see what your message is coming. So, Aquarius, it looks like you wear your heart on your sleeve and someone cannot resist you. Someone is interested in you, but you must also be careful that they are also being very honest about who they are. If they are with somebody else, but they are attracted to you, what does this mean? Are you happy with this? Do you know about this? And if you are attracted to them and you want to pursue this relationship, are you happy or are you aware that there could be a third-party situation here, Aquarius? So this is the week to challenge this person on their feelings for you. How deep are they and how much do you mean to them? The letters A-E-L, R-S-T, J, P, Q are here, and the letter W. Your lucky color this week is turquoise, and the person that you could be attracted to is someone that has come through to you through social events, social gatherings. They know your mutual friends, and there is definitely lots of social gatherings this week where you could meet each other, and these issues will be in front of you, which I'm sure, Aquarius, you're the healer, the heart healer of all, will be able to get to the root of this. And I'm wishing you lots of love this week, Aquarius. Moving on to last but not least, Pisces. For the single Pisces out there, I will say to you, this is the week where you have to celebrate you, Pisceans. Let go of the mind that stops you from not always wanting to express yourself in love. Here is someone that you are attracted to, someone that you want to be with. You have strong feelings. They may not always express themselves to you the way that you do express yourself to them. This is the week to forgive and forget if they haven't said things to you the way you want. For those who are single, this is a time when someone, through mutual friends again, will want you to know how much they care. They will go out of their way for you this week, I feel, Pisceans, to show you exactly how much they care, or how much you mean. And a social event where you could perhaps be around their good friends, so that they want to get their opinion as well about you, is on the horizon. Because if they were not interested in you, they wouldn't want to let you into their space and their circle. I feel this is a very exciting week for you, Pisceans. There's a lot of demand on you, lots of attention coming to you from all areas. You can be picky this week, but I feel that as you are so sensitive and you do keep your feelings close to your heart, that someone you will be fantasizing about someone here. And I feel that this person knows that you have feelings for them, because they pick up on your vibrations too. And I feel that they will want to let you know before Christmas how they feel for you. So this is wonderful. And the colors and the initials. So the initials are STPMNB for Bravo. And the month January, for some reason, Pisceans, for many of you, I don't know if that means anything, is coming up here for some reason. And the lucky color for you this week is the color pink, baby pink and baby lavender. So I hope the singles out there enjoyed this quick update for you all. And now I missed last week in the episode because I had spoken so much about the star signs individually for all aspects that I forgot to do meditation, and I will cover that this week. And I also will be covering some of the questions that I had from last week, which I did not have time to cover. So some of the questions that have come through this week are again about Vedic astrology. Someone is asking, in a girl's chart, what do we look at in order to understand the type of partner that they will have in their life? So for women who are heterosexual, you will be looking at Jupiter to understand their partner in their chart, depending on where the Jupiter is placed. Now, just as a general insight, if Jupiter is in their first house, the partner could be a doctor, could be a healer of some sort, or a business person. If their Jupiter is in the second house, their partner could be self-employed and have property luck. If the Jupiter is in the third house, their partner could be an actor or in media, social media, actively and quite popular and famous. If their Jupiter is in the fourth house, then the person again could be in real estate, could be in property, self-employed. For the Jupiter to be in the fifth house, the person could be a teacher, someone working in government, politics. For Jupiter to be in the sixth house, the person could be working for hospital, education, law, charities. For the Jupiter to be in the seventh house, the person could be working in business partnerships, either having their own business or working for organizations like government. If the Jupiter is in the 8th house, the partner could be someone working in counseling, healing, and in active humanitarian work. For the Jupiter to be in the 9th house, the partner could be a teacher, a counselor, someone working for government. Again, if Jupiter is in the 10th house, this person could have their own business and have many, many businesses. For Jupiter to be in the 11th house, this partner could be someone who has foreign connections, travels a lot, and meets up with lots of people from high positions and posts. And if the Jupiter is in the 12th house, again, they could be of the medical field or counseling, healing field, and also be blessed with wonderful property. For women who may be homosexual, you will be looking at the Venus in your chart if you are attracted to women, and you would, again, according to the houses 1st to 12, look at these houses. Again, like I have explained, the same applies as to Jupiter. Now, another question I have here is, can you tell from somebody's chart if they are a murderer or psychotic or a dangerous person? I will say yes, to some extent, indeed. Now, Mars is a very dangerous energy. It is vitality. It is actually good for athletes, for army officers. But if Mars is placed, let's say, in a person's 8th house, Mars is in Scorpio, this can be quite dangerous. It doesn't make them killers, but it can make them quite revengeful as people. So Mars in the 8th house can be quite dangerous. Now, Rahu is the node which can be magnifying any planet with whom it is in the house with. So if Rahu is with Jupiter, let's say, in conjunction, this can magnify the power of Mars. So if Mars and Rahu are together as well, this can create a person who can be quite secretive and revengeful if it is placed in Scorpio house in a person's chart or D9 chart. So I will give this much information away. Another question is, can you see from someone's chart if they have anxieties? Yes, you can. Absolutely. If you have Mercury, Sun and Venus, or Mercury, Sun and Moon in conjunction in any house, this does show signs of anxiety in a person's chart. Also, if you have Mercury in the 1st house, this shows that the person can have split personalities or suffer from anxiety. So this is also another indication. Another question I have is, can you see from a person's chart if they will have difficulties in studies and education? And the answer is yes. If you have Moon and Pluto together in a person's chart, it does show that this person will have difficulties studying or delays in studying. So yes, you can see all of this from Vedic astrology. Now, one of the other aspects is I would love to do the quotes again. Now, for each star sign, I would like to give a quote again. So for Aries, let's see what the universal message is. So for Aries, the message is, hope is sweet-minded and sweet-eyed. It draws pictures, it weaves fancies, it fills the future with delight. So Aries, come on, get out of your action and get into enjoying life this week. For Taurus, your quote or affirmation for this week is, we always kept in our hearts the most noble, beautiful feeling that sets human beings apart, hope. For Gemini, your weekly affirmation is, hope is the yes to life. For Cancer, your affirmation is, walk on with hope in your heart and you'll never walk alone. For Leo, your universal affirmation this week is, our imagination is the only limit to what we can hope to have in the future. For Virgo, hope is a sweet-minded and sweet-eyed. It draws pictures, it weaves fancies, it fills the future with delight. Oh, this is the same affirmation as Aries. Wow, Virgo and Aries, maybe you have a connection this week. For Libra, the affirmation is hope sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. Lovely. For Scorpio, become a role model. Become a role model for others by acting in a hopeful manner, regardless of your circumstances or mood. In the process of this active effort, as well as being a positive influence on others, you will actually become more hopeful yourself. Lovely. For Sagittarius, look forward to the day ahead. If you catch yourself making gloomy predictions for the day ahead, instead switch your focus onto all the positive things you have to look forward to today. These don't have to be huge events, but simple everyday pleasures such as a good cup of coffee, a new episode of your favorite television show, or a delicious dinner. Lovely. For Capricorn, your universal message is hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. For Aquarius, hope smiles from the threshold of the year to come, whispering it will be happier. That's lovely. For Pisces, your message is if winter comes, can spring be far behind? Beautiful. So moving on to one of the other questions quickly that I've just seen is someone asked, what are the ingredients to making the chai latte? I was using that to enhance my Venus, and I would just like to know a little bit more about the ingredients for the ideal chai cuppa. Okay, so a morning of cardamom or warm herbs in a cup of chai latte will certainly activate the Venus to do with money and love. So lovely ingredients which I would use to make my chai latte would be to use cardamom, cinnamon. Cinnamon is also very lucky to activate love and money. I would also use a little pinch of black pepper, and I would use some ginger, a little pinch of ginger as well, to activate the heat within the body. And I would also use, last but not least, perhaps a little piece of star anise, and make my perfect chai latte from these ingredients, which will also help to activate that Venus. Now, I would love to end the show with my meditation, which I left last week. Now, again, this is important just to remind ourselves as Christmas is approaching that be happy within yourself. Rest assured that you are truly loved, and that family and friends, if we cannot get together during this Christmas period, that it's important to know that a call or a Zoom chat is not far away, and perhaps spending time with those less fortunate is also equally equivalent to spending time with friends and family. I'm sure you would agree with me on that. And also, where you can during this Christmas period, understand that someone out there will be lonely and reaching out perhaps for company. If you know anyone who will be sharing Christmas alone this week, perhaps you can invite them over to have a meal with you, and I'm sure that will make them so happy, and that will be the priceless Christmas gift that you could give to anybody. Also, if you want to be more charitable, then perhaps go and help the homeless in this period, and make sure that they are warm and kept safe and are eating well, and you can be very charitable that way too. So Christmas has lots of different meanings, and also let's think about all those who will be working during Christmas this week to make sure that we are all safe and well. So there is plenty to celebrate. I'm sure you would agree. So as we come into the meditation corner. I would just love for you to all sit in your favorite space, cross-legged or on a chair. Close your eyes and imagine there's a white light surrounding you. And as the white light is surrounding you, breathe in and out, and breathe in and out positivity. Release the stresses of the week before, and release and live in the moment as we listen to our breath. As we breathe out, release the stresses from last week or this morning, and move into a state of positivity and peace. Relax your body, your muscles, your shoulders, your lower back, your hips, your knees, your feet, your hands. Feel relaxed, your neck. Let that tension go. As you breathe in and out, be happy that you are in this moment, that you have another year, that you have passed, and your health is with you. As you breathe in and out, look forward to 2023. As you breathe in and out, forgive and forget, and move on to the new exciting times that are presenting themselves, the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you in 2023. As you are breathing in and out, my karmic psychics, I want you to stay in this positive energy of hope and looking forward ahead to 2023, to loving relationships, to unlimited opportunities, to transforming and making yourself that one step better to the person that you were a year ago. Enjoy your Christmas and look forward to giving love and receiving love equally. As I leave you to breathe in peace and in harmony, I will leave you with some music. Until I meet you after Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas, my karmic psychics, and thank you for supporting me. Love and light. Until next week, I'm signing off.